At first glance, 2023 might not look as if it's going to be a vintage year for brand new models from the world's motorcycle manufacturers. Many existing models are halfway through their lifespan, and as such, aren't due for replacement for another couple of years at least. But that doesn't mean that there isn't plenty to look forward to, and the recent EICMA motorcycle show in Milan, Italy gave us a taste of what we can anticipate in 2023. In today's video, we will be showing you top bikes to buy in 2023. Without further ado, let's begin. Honda Transall. Honda made a big splash with the 1,100 cubic centimeter Africa Twin, but up to now, there was a big gap between that and the CB500X, which, in reality, is more road biased with a modicum of off-road ability. For 2023, Honda is resurrecting a famous name from the past, the Transall, to plug that gap. The original Transall was produced from 1987 through to the late 2000s and was powered by a V-twin, liquid-cooled engine of between 583 and 755 cubic centimeter. The new Transall will be powered by a 755 cubic centimeter parallel twin, developing 91 horsepower and 55 pound-feet of torque. And Honda has worked hard to strike the right balance between urban agility, long distance, on-road touring comfort, and off-road ability. Suzuki GSX-8S. Parallel twin engines are all the rage at the moment, and Suzuki has seen fit to jump on the bandwagon with such an engine, replacing not only the venerable V-twin that has seen service in the SV650 and e-strom 650, but also the 750 cubic centimeter inline-4 that was used on the GSX-S 750 Naked Roadster. The SV650 will continue for a while yet, but expected to be phased out. We'll get to the new V-Strom 800 in a moment, but just as noteworthy is the new GSX-8S, a middleweight naked roadster companion to the GSX-S 1000S. The 776 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine is brand new and features 270-degree firing order to give it the characteristics of a V-twin, but in a more compact package that will also be cheaper to manufacture and maintain. Triumph Street Triple 765R, RS, and Moto2. Long acknowledged as one of the best chassis in motorcycling today, Triumph's junior naked sports bike just keeps getting better and better. 118R or 128 RS and Moto2 horsepower, 59 pound-feet of torque, and a screaming 12,000 revolution per minute redline, with a broad spread of power from the inline triple-cylinder engine. Shortened gear ratios give stunning acceleration, and the bidirectional quick shifter allows you to wring every last ounce of performance out of it. Matches the Speed Triple 1000, 200 RS in the electronics department, and the chassis and suspension geometry gives super sharp handling. 3 versions are available: R, RS, and range-topping Moto2 Edition, which boasts top-shelf Öhlins suspension and a much racier riding position thanks to the clip-on handlebars. Styling getting more angular every year, but it's still good-looking. Ducati Scrambler 800. Not a new model, but updated sufficiently to warrant inclusion here. The original Scrambler appeared in the 1960s, and the concept was reimagined for 2015, with a V-twin engine in place of the original's single-cylinder unit. It quickly became Ducati's best-selling model, propelling the company into the top 10 in the European sales charts for the first time. Outwardly, the 2023 Scrambler looks the same, but a lot has changed. There's a new and 9-pound ladder trellis frame, swing arm, and subframe. The engine is still the Desmadu, 73 horsepower, air-cooled V-twin. Ride-by-wire throttle allows traction control, and both TC and ABS are lean-sensitive. 3 models are available: Icon, Full Throttle, and Night Shift, which are essentially just cosmetic differences. Suzuki V-Strom 800D. Suzuki has always had a much lower profile for its adventure bikes than the likes of KTM and BMW, which is a pity as, in terms of real-world ability, the Suzuki V-Strom, in either 650 cubic centimeter or 1,000 cubic centimeter guys, has always been a decent adventure bike, if lacking in the extreme electronic sophistication of its rivals. For 2023, Suzuki is sadly moving away from the brilliant little 650 CV twin engine as found in the V-Strom 650 and SV650. In its place is coming the new 776 cubic centimeter parallel twin as described above for the Suzuki GSX-8S. The V-Strom 800DE is a new bike from the ground up, with a steel backbone frame and detachable subframe, which is essential to curb crash damage costs. Triumph Chrome Editions. Okay, not new models per se, but still worthy of inclusion in this list. There was a time when chrome was an important element of gas tank design, especially for British motorcycle manufacturers. Beautifully pinstriped in gold, silver, blue, or black, the chrome brought a welcome touch of glitter to drab pre-war color schemes. With improvements in paint technology, chrome disappeared from gas tanks from the 1970s onwards. Still, Triumph has decided to invoke the glory days of the British motorcycle industry with a range of chrome tanks fitted to its modern classic range of Bonnevilles and derivatives, and also the Rocket 3. To say they look spectacular would be an understatement. Available for 1 year only. BMW M1000RR. BMW's flagship superbike, the M1000RR, gets a raft of updates for 2023, as if you could make the bike any more insane than it already is. Bodywork has new aerodynamic winglets, producing even more downforce, even when leaned over in a corner, without an increase in drag. Aerodynamics now extend to the front wheel and fender, directing cooling air onto the brake calipers. Dripping in carbon fiber, this is as thinly disguised a race bike as you could possibly want. BMW's sights are firmly set on world superbike racing success, which was the reason for the original S1000RR's existence in the first place. 205 horsepower, 189 miles per hour, and up to $40,000 if you tick all the option boxes. Extreme, but brilliant. Also available is the naked M1000R, which is exactly the same as the RR in terms of specification. Honda Hornet CB 750. Honda is re-establishing itself as a manufacturer of practical, beautifully built, but perhaps slightly staid motorcycles. In its own words, Honda's design philosophy is to create something pure and functional in an uncomplicated way. Models which are both beautifully simple and emotionally appealing. The parallel twin engine is the new buzzword in motorcycling, and Honda is no different from any other manufacturer. The new Hornet revives a much-loved name from Honda's past, this time with a 91 horsepower, 55 pound-feet parallel twin engine with a 270-degree crankshaft to give the feel of a V-twin. The top speed is a claimed 127 miles per hour. Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. Royal Enfield is really stepping up its bid for worldwide sales success with its range of parallel twin-engine Meteor models, first seen in 2018. For 2023, the company has added the Super Meteor Cruiser and Touring models, undoubtedly aimed squarely at the American market. 47 horsepower and 39 pound-feet of torque and a curb weight of 531 pounds will make for leisurely performance, but the engine has proven itself to be smooth and reliable, while the chassis, designed by specialists Harris in the UK, means it will have excellent road manners should you want to push on a bit away from the highways. No US prices have been announced, but expected to be among the cheapest cruisers on the market without sacrificing quality. Norton V4 SV. Something super exotic to finish off with. After the recent financial problems, Norton seems to be on a more secure path after Indian concern TVS took control. The V4 SV started life under the old regime, but will finally appear for good in 2023. It won't be cheap. At £44,000, it is £10,000 more expensive than the Ducati Panigale V4 SP2. But what price exclusivity? The Norton-built V4 engine pushes out 185 horsepower and 92 pound-feet of torque. It is housed in an aluminum tube perimeter frame and chock full of high-end components from the likes of Öhlins, Brembo, and BST carbon or Oz forged wheels. Fast, utterly beautiful, exclusive, and the start of something great for the revitalized Norton brand. Long may it continue. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.